It is an ordinary day, and our hero is hurrying home. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved, especially when you know that someone misses you. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. Hi everybody, welcome to a new game, a new Let's Play series. This game is called Graveyard Keeper, and it is very reminiscent to Stardew Valley, so I love that game. If you haven't played it yet, absolutely give it a try. And if you like it to be a little bit more macabre, a little bit scarier, this is the game for you. Holy Sard, I'm a skull. Are you Gary? Why would you think I'm Gary? A man with red eyes told me that I need to dig up Gary. A red eye... Oh, I remember. Oh, Sard. That's right. I'm Gary. How did you find me? The man told me that you'd answer all of my questions. Good. But first, let me ask you. Who are you, and where the Sard are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper? What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Just a bouncing skull. So cute. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. You know, I think it'll be better if I wait for you here. I might scare the poor chap. I definitely remember that bell. And a donkey. Something is very wrong with that animal. He could be dangerous. Let's go see what's wrong with this donkey. Got a fresh corpse from the town. Wow, a talking donkey. You can understand me? Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalists who own it. And I only earn 5 carrots a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? They pretend that they don't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to the town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. Communist donkey? Yes, please. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember why exactly, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I'm going to puke. Let's do it. Use E to pick up and drop large items. Bring it into the morgue. Sard, I like this place. It feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. Then, what's next? Oh yes, slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way. This isn't right. Sure. It's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the Sard up and do what I tell you. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the beer to me. You've unlocked a new technology and got a preparation place, a pallet, and learning how to extract flesh. Delicious. That's right, guys. We're going to put the body here, and we're going to remove the meat from the corpse, and then we're going to take it to town. You've unlocked a new technology and got create burger, create sandwich, and create baked meat. That's disgusting. You'll get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Take the body. Head on over to the graveyard, which is conveniently located right next door. I mean, where else would you put a morgue if not right next to a graveyard? And then we'll bring it to Gary, our best pal in the whole world. Let's bury it. Use the blueprint desk at the graveyard, mark a site for the grave, then dig it with your shovel. Carefully put the body, or what remains of it, in the grave. Bury and decorate. Warning, do not use goat skulls and upside down stars for decorations. Well, sheesh. Alright, so we're going to build a grave site. We're going to put the grave site right here. And then we're going to dig out the grave site. And we're going to put the corpse in, and then we're going to bury it. What a simple game, right? Seems like a bunch of fun. Nicely done. This burial certificate. I remember. Money? Alcohol? Alcohol. I sure used to like it a lot. Oh, Sard, here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about this burial certificate. He should know something. I'd better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. Dear me, I'm so tired. Why do I have to come here every week? Well, let's go ask him about that burial certificate. Oh dear, the new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years, but he pretends there's nothing wrong. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There is no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix this. Current location name, important location information, the graveyard quality is represented by skulls and wreaths, and the church appeal, or crosses, etc. Repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. You'll probably need special resources to do that. So you've unlocked how to create a new technology, which is the wooden marker. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5 skull and wreaths, I'll be pleased to promote you. Easy enough, right? You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Haha. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it out. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I come here every purple Sunday. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it that you come here? It's part of my duty. The unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. Haha. I have one tiny question. What is the burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Should we admit to him that we aren't the graveyard keeper? Let's just ask, how can I fix the graves? Just repair the graves. It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. Oh, okay, we already learned how to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead. If you're running out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. So here we go. So this is going to be our skill tree. It goes all the way up. We have it for anatomy, theology, book writing, farming and nature, smithing, building, and cooking. But let's go ahead and grab all of these. These are going to be our tools. Oh, yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead and dig up some stuff. So here we can see that it has 2 skulls. So we can add... Oh, we don't have anything. Then let's take a look at this. So... Let's go to repair kits. Now it's only -1. Be able to get this done. But let's go ahead and get some new, let's just fix up some of the graves. Unfortunately, a lot of the bodies that we start out with are pretty bad. Where is this making us go to? Oh, that's trying to take us back into town, which we do not want to do. So, let's start getting some resources. I'll dig up these, and then we'll probably just skip ahead to the next day, so that way we can go to that the tavern and turn in our burial certificate. So these create wooden sticks for us, and then if you dig up the stones, obviously that's going to give us stones. And then as we chop down trees, we'll be able to get some logs. And all of these are building resources. Every time we get a building resource, it gives us little experience points that we can put towards our skill tree. So right now we're getting the reds, which are for building, and the green, which is for nature. And then the purple icons are going to be for like spiritual stuff, which we don't get until a little bit later. So we exhausted all of our energy, and unlike Stardew Valley, which restarts at 2 p.m. every single night, this one you can play as long as you have energy, which I think is so much better, so much more useful, that's for sure. I'm so refreshed. This is not good. Not good at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray! A kipper! Wow! I've been here for, how long? I'm Yorick. I'm so lonely. Poor, poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to have a new neighbor instead. That sounds like something you can help us with? I'm not exactly sure why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me about burying bodies. You're Yorick, and he's Jerry. Funny. Ah, the half-dead skull, that jealous person. He can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible here. Especially that guy down in the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Could you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. What license? You're such a dummy. To dig up a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. Alright, so we have a couple of tasks here on our first day. It's going to be the Red Venus Day, Red Female Day. But before we start digging up bodies and dumping them in rivers, let's head into town and finish up that first task that we have, which is to trade meat for beer. So we're gonna do that. And this kind of also gives us a good overview of the world that we're going to be in. If we go here to our map, a lot of it is still a mystery to us. Very mysterious. And along the way we can do collect some collectibles, which will give us some green points. However, we don't really need that yet, especially because we'll be gardening very soon, which is how we get a lot of green points. So, let's head into the tavern. Oh, cutscene. Oh. I'm not gonna try that one. You wanna be loved by me? Shh. Nope, not gonna do it. I guess she's singing a song. Of course we're gonna go talk to her. Hi. What do you want? I'm a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. But, ciao. Hail, friend. Can I have a moment? What did Miss Charm tell you? Literally to go away. Oh, always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone, I'm the local graveyard keeper, soon to be prior of the local church. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her and then well, first I need to write it. And I am catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you could get me some? You must be the new graveyard keeper. So I've been told, but how did you know? Oh, if you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn how to read people too. But where's my manners? I'm Mrs. Chain, Horadic's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions about... Oh, you better talk to my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the tavern keeper, but also the elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. All I can do is to sell you some recipes. And finally, the barkeeper. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm Horadric. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy ever since. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it, so let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? Let's talk about the burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meats must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? No. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You could ask Miss Charm. She comes in here every Venus Day. I bet she can help you to find Snake. Thanks! Alright, I'm not gonna ask him how to get back home because he's just gonna be like, you're a freak. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to our local blacksmith? Sure, where can I find him? The southeastern corner of the village. Alright, so now we have a letter to take to the blacksmith, and we are done here in the tavern. So, if we walk down this way, take a left. His left, our right. On down here, we'll come across the blacksmith. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Kresvlod. Unfortunately. Let's go ahead and give him the letter. I have a letter for you from Horadric. A letter, of course, 1 minute away, and he can't be bothered to come here himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again. Horadric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green. But maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind it. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need to repair your shovel sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains, and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up on the other side of my house, near the puddles. You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. Alright, let's go ahead and sharpen our sword here. There we go. And then we'll just grind it out. And then we'll also repair our shovel. Why not? Alright, and now to the puddles. See? Just like Stardew Valley. And then we need 5 jellies. So. I think he said that they were down here. Normally when I've gotten jellies in the past, I've just gone back over towards... Is there no way to get down there? Oh yeah, I guess probably not, huh? Alright. I think he said 5, right? Oh no, it was just 2. Okay, easy peasy. Good job. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and we'll be as good as new. Don't need anything from him. So, now that we have that finished, the second part of our quest was to dig up that body and dump it in the river. Of course. How could I forget? A very important task, that's for sure. Oh, psst, come here. Where have you been? I was at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody is okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sard, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. Wheat, exactly. I remember breaking bread from it. And pies. Sweet berry pies. Toast? Onion toast? Oh, that's good with beer. Sard, you know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer, and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? Ask about this small road? Sure. It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with the answers? Well, technically yes. Sard, you smart booty. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. Well, first I have to get a meat stamp. And in order for me to get a meat stamp, then I have to find Snake. And in order for me to find Snake, I have to talk to Miss Charm. And in order for me to talk to Miss Charm, I have to become pretty good at, I think he said this one? That can't be the one that he wants out of here. That one has 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and remove this. And then we'll exhume the body because that one over there is fine. It just needs a little fancying up. I don't think Yorick will be able to tell the difference, honestly. And then we'll just dump it in the river. Bye-bye. Cute. Oh, what do you think you're doing here? A ghost asked me to get rid of this body. So what? Now you're just going to do everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you. Haha, he's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'd never do anything like that because we're friends. But you get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Do you know where that river leads? The river somewhere down to the town, I think. How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. Haha. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You need a nice, quiet place. Like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance, near the cliff. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and check it out. this is where... That's where we'll put the bodies to burn them. But let's go ahead and drop this off in our little wood station. And we'll call it good. So if you enjoyed this series, absolutely let me know down below. I'm super excited about this game. I did play through it once, so I'm not brand new and fresh to it, but I just enjoyed it so much, I wanted to play it for you guys. So until I see you guys again, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.